Ladies and gentlemen, Mini March Madness 2021. Yes, a small competition. We had Rob. We didn't have Rob. Sorry, we missed Rob. We had Harry. We had John. We had Samir. We had myself. We had Ken. We had Dave. Did I miss anybody? The lights are about to go out. And it's Silverstone. Off we go. I'm in P16. Samir's up ahead, I can just see him. Ken's almost immediately ahead, but I'm not going to get through there, so let's hold back for a minute. It's wet, there's a lot going on. There are cars off to the right. I can see Samir coming back on, Harry coming back on. They've obviously had a moment. Now there's more action. There's Grosjean going to give me a squeeze. Samir's trying to make it work. They're off to the right goes Harry, but he's coming back on. Samir's on the grass. Samir's sideways across, and he's taken out about 3 of them. Dave's out. That was a bad one. It looks like Harry was also affected in that one. It's lap 3 by now, and with a lot of people already essentially handicapped or eliminated, I'm going to move my way up. Remember, I started 16th, so yeah, it's hard work with Perez, but I'm going to get better traction out of here and keep going. So, yellow flag at the end of all this. Fairly smooth race for me at the end. You see a parked McLaren across the line there. Can you see that at the pit wall? But yep, that's me. I've picked up some decent points here, but I was one of the very few, as you can see. So many retirements in that race. It was a bit unfortunate, but Samir did actually pick up 7th before somehow being wiped across the pit. The pit straight. The rest of them, bad luck. So next up is Austria. We like Austria, P19. This is going to be hard work. I can see Harry just alongside me. I'll make a good start, but let's not force it too much. There's already bits of carbon fibre all over the place. I can see John having taken the inside line in the Ferrari, causing a little bit of slowdown for some of the others, but I'm going to try and follow Harry through all this stuff here. Up ahead, we're still on lap 1. I'm 20th, but off to the right. Ken's having a nightmare and he's into the gravel. I'm going to bang wheels. P14, and it's still hard work here as we go into lap 2, but I can make a good exit there. And just up ahead, still Harry. That Harry bloke, he's quick, but he's having a wobble here. Samir's gone wide as he tries to get past Leclerc. There's more carbon fibre. Harry's gone down the inside of Leclerc, still not having it. The McLaren up ahead is somehow side by side with somebody else, and this is all rather exciting, but we have moved up now. P8, and Leclerc's heading for the pits. Lap 4. Can I get a good run on Harry? Lap 5 on the last one. I can, but I've got to turn in tight. He's going to sweep in. Let's let it go. Harry's going to be disadvantaged there. I'm going to get ahead, but Harry's going to have DRS. Yep. And where should we all brake? Here comes Harry. Oh, slight touch. Harry is concentrating on John ahead. Up ahead of all of us is Dave. Dave's having a very good race at this point. I think he's set for a win, except, as you're about to find out, I'm again having another go at Harry. He was a bit slow through that corner. That wobble slows me right down. It's the last lap. There's a yellow flag ahead. There's John. There's Harry. There's a very slow moving Renault. Oh, which way am I going to go? Dave, I'm on the grass, that's slowing me down, so Dave pulls back ahead and he consolidates his position ahead of me. Poor old Dave, he had a big moment with a couple of corners to go. I think he was under a lot of pressure. Up ahead, look at those two side by side, pushing each other to the wall, but actually I think because of the penalties that wasn't so important. Harry falls behind me because of the penalties. Congratulations to Sam. Commiserations to Dave, who had a very good race. John, well, that was clean. That was second. He kept himself out of trouble. Ken, as you saw, he had an early moment, but he still picked up 9th place there. I've made a slow start in Brazil. That's a slow start. I can see Sam ahead. I'm 12th, and it's all getting very busy, so I think we'll let them sort themselves out. So I pull my way through the dust. I can see, oh, that's hard work, but surely they're not going to biff me out of the way. Look, already I can see cars on the grass on the right hand side there. There's a car heading straight for the barrier. That's Ken. There's barrier all over the place, and there's a yellow Renault on the other side, and Samir's out as well, somehow caught up in the Dave, Ken, everyone else accident. I'm going to just keep going if I possibly can, although Hockenheim's doing his best not to. But then, what is Russell doing? He moved into me. I was just alongside on the inside, and he came back and biffed me, and now I make a very careless decision here. Yeah, that wasn't the right idea at all. So that was the end of my race as well. Harry kept his nose clean, kept his head down, and dominated that race. 15.946 seconds ahead of everyone else, and at the bottom, disqualified Alexander Albon for appalling driving. Ken, Dave, Sam, myself, retirements. Oh, disaster. But Abu Dhabi looks good, doesn't it? From the front row, P1. I thought I made a good start. Gasly made a better start. And then he's slow, and I've lost a bit of wing. That's so annoying. However, to be honest, that's not going to stop me. I like Abu Dhabi. I'll win. That was comfortable for me. Sam Air caught right up with me at the end. I did ease off a little bit, and I did have wing damage, and Sam Air was on a charge, but I'd started from the front and didn't manage to throw away my advantage completely. Rather the opposite. Samuel started 13th on the grid, as you can see, made up a lot of ground. Well done to him. Harry only came home 9th. John, I think, had some damage and only managed to 11th. And then if you look down at the back there, Dave, we lost, and Ken. He had a bad time there. Dave, incidentally, didn't do the full season, but as we start off in Bahrain, I'm P6, moving up ahead of Dave. Dave's coming back. There's a little bit of touching. Raikkonen's over there. Harry is on one side of the road off there, and he comes back on, and that's a little unlucky because the Alfa Romeo seems to be built like a tank, and Harry got pinged off. I know that's John behind me. Ooh, I thought he might do that. So am I going to get back? Well, that's rather difficult. So I didn't. John was ahead, and then Samir towed past me on the straight, and it was his turn to try and pass the Ferrari. Sorry, Samir. I've just tagged you slightly there, but only just. And Samir draws alongside. It's neck and neck. Samir, John's gone left a little bit of a shortcut. Samir's gone a bit wide, and he drops behind. This is lap 2. Oh, John's gone long. Can I get past John as well? Well, that's going to be tough. This is some heavy dicing here. John's gone for the inside. Samir's been, frightened off the road slightly. John's off the road. I'm ahead of this lot, but now I'm pinned to the inside. I was thinking of trying to move across, but I didn't want to, and I braked too late here, so I'll go a bit long. And they're all back past me again. 1 and 2. So I'll slot back in, and we'll let it all go again a little later on. And we can see that's John working his way, trying to go around the outside of Samir. He's a little bit off the road. He comes back on the road. I'm thinking lap 3, P3. This isn't going badly at all. Actually, Ken's up ahead. Ken's having a good race. Ooh, yeah, let's hold on here. Let's follow Sam through. Yeah, maybe we've just managed to clear the John. But there's a car across the road. Oh, no, I've failed to miss him. I'm out. So that was the end for me. Harry had actually joined in on us. That is a Red Bull with no nose. Don't know why it decided not to go in the pits, as you can see. Just mayhem, and another car across the road there. I think that may have been Ken's retirement from the race. So it was all rather messy at the back, but congratulations to Samir for winning, and commiserations to many of us, Dave included, who didn't make it to the finish either. Hockenheim. I quite like Hockenheim. P7, P8 off the grid. Not a bad starting position, but let's see what happens here. Well, I'll just move over because I'm not sure Verstappen's going to give me any room at all. So, uneventful start. Harry was behind me, but not for long. P3. I'm not unhappy about that. That's not going bad. So let's keep this going. Going a little wide there. But Sam is behind me, but not for long. Oh, sorry Sam. I made a bit of a slow entrance onto this. I had to wind up Pippin Leclerc across the line for my position. I didn't get up with the fast guys at the front. Samir and Harry had a fantastic race. Harry held off Samir by 0.187 after, I think, a bit of passing and repassing. Dave didn't make it, I'm afraid. As we say, he didn't make it to the end. He couldn't make the full season. But, yep, there were other points for me and other points for some of the other guys too, so it wasn't too bad a race. At the championship, yeah, well, no enormous surprise. Sam is leading the championship. Spa, I'm second on the grid, and we're asking for trouble really, because it's Spa and it's going to be Ocean. That was John. He'd had a reasonable starting position and did his famous last minute lunge. and I messed this up somehow yet again. I'm so nervous. I thought I was taking it nice and easy. I turned a little too hard, and I'm lucky to get away with that. Very lucky to get away with that. Later on, that's John. Oh, he's stuck in the barrier. He's understeered off. It's a very easy thing to do there. And then a bizarre race. I'm P15. I've had to go in for a new wing, but by lap 3 I've caught up with a load of people. They've all damaged themselves in some strange racing incident. Loads of them pit. I'm now moving up to P10, and I'll cross the line at the end of this race in P6. Sammy had a fairly trouble-free run, I believe, even though he started 17th on the grid. I made it to the finish, and I don't think anybody else did of the great team. No, you'll see Harry, Ken, John, not there at the end, all DNFs. So, a bizarre race at Spa, but that closed out the championship. Samuel was the well-worthy winner, and John comes in at 8th, as you can see. Ken picked up a couple of points. He's a bit unlucky, especially that Bahrain race, mate. Especially that Bahrain race. Dave didn't do a full season, but he did pick up a reasonable haul of points. John's there in 8th place. Harry comes in as the runner-up. Again, congratulations to Sam. Thanks to everyone for coming along. I thoroughly enjoyed it, apart from the bits where I crashed, and I hope you did too.